Today you find me outside of Mini Richmond, which I think I found a very special car for the channel. So stay tuned. My name is Ethan and welcome to Car Creations. Ooh, look what I see over here. That's 720. This isn't it, by the way. One of the things I love about supercars is when you get close to them, they actually look way better in the flesh. Well, I guess that's for most cars. So I've just traveled 5 hours down to Vancouver as I saw a car down here that I just couldn't resist. So I've been looking for a while for some sort of four-wheel drive car that I could turn into the ultimate off-road car. And I think I'm gonna end up getting this today. So here we are. Let's go inside and we can see what we have. Go ahead. Oh yeah. Well, here it is. This is a four-wheel drive Mini Clubman S. I have a bunch of cool ideas planned for this. I think we're going to turn this into a complete off-road build. So if I jump inside here, complete leather seats. It honestly has everything in here. 5 people can sit in here, so it's perfect in the winter. And who knows, we might even wrap it. We'll raise it up a couple inches. We'll see. Pedal lights.
Oh, I love these doors.
Oh, I love that one. Yeah. My first Mini ever was a Clubman.
Oh,
right. The first gen one.
Yeah, that's the best gen.
Yeah. Little goodies back here.
I guess just tools and then your wheel lock.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. All right, it's mine. That was quick. There it is right in there. All right. Ooh. Oh, it's a lot more cushy than my car. There's so many settings. Goodness. So he said go out and have a look, or take it for a little drive. So first impressions without having driven anywhere yet is that it's very long. So this car is, probably you said it, all-wheel drive. So I guess the official name is all four. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get this ideal winter car. That includes raising it, if that includes putting some kind of cool off-road rolling wrap on it. The camera's bouncing around. All right, so let's put this into sport mode here. Let's see what sport mode's like with an all-four Mini Clubman S. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it has some guts, which is exactly what I want. The handling's amazing, and you feel like you're driving a small car, which is exactly what I want. It's actually a lot thicker, if that makes sense. Thicker than my car, which is perfect. So I have a bunch of super cool ideas to make this the ideal winter car. So stay tuned. Leave it in the comments what you think I should do to it. Wow, super impressed. So what options does this have? It just has a standard entertainment here. Nothing special, no maps or anything, which is fine. I'm just gonna be bombing around our house, going up our huge driveway. Last year we got so much snow, so I do have to prepare for that. Checklist before winter. New tires, possibly new rims, maybe wrap. We'll see. If I can think of something that's good and that I'm happy with, then we'll do that. Sometime I do want to lift it. So maybe lift it a couple inches, and that could give it a nice off-road look. Maybe put a bull bar on the front and then put a whole bunch of lights on that. Just kind of turn into like a rally type off-road car. I don't think anyone's actually ever done that before. I saw 1 or 2 renders online of that, and something that's unique on YouTube, something no one's done before, and you always see it to the Countryman, and why not the Clubman, right? Honestly, why not the Clubman? And I've had a Clubman in the past, and I loved it. It was the first Mini I've ever had. So I kind of want to go back to those roots. My JCW, don't worry, nothing's happening to it. I'm just going to go put it in storage for a couple months when it snows crazily, and then it'll be back out again, and then Josh and I want to do some track stuff and do some races and all that kind of stuff. Let's have a closer look at this car. I'm sorry if it's a bit bright. I left my lens equipment at home, but honestly, in the sun, this paint looks amazing. When I saw online, it did not look, I was like, yeah, we're wrapping that instantly for sure, but yeah, here, have a look at this. Just a speck. I don't know if you can see that well, but it looks epic. Dual exhaust pipes, maybe we can put some carbon fiber ones on there. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to upgrade the rims. Some of my favorite exterior stuff about this car is Clubman along here. It looks really cool. However, it's not exactly lined up because it doesn't have the same amount of letters on this side as it does that side. That might bother me a little bit. We'll see. Next thing, come around here. And actually, a real gap for the air to come in and cool the brakes. That looks pretty cool. I do love a good, genuine vent. The thing I love about the interior is that it has 5 seats. I don't really have that many people come with me often, but it is helpful when you do have a big family. Other than that, there isn't much different than the JCW. I do like the actual quality of my interior in my other car better, but who cares? This is an awesome winter car. What you can see down here is that the passengers have their own heat vent, so that's awesome. And also the antenna isn't this tall like RC car looking thing. The best thing, I don't know if I can show you because there's a license plate hanging out, but the back doors are barn doors. Look at that. All right, I should probably go pay for this thing. All right, it's all mine. Now let's start our long trip back. So as soon as I got it, it's all-wheel drive, so I just have to go 4x4. So come along. It's already quite a bit higher than the JCW. Alright, that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed. I'm a brand new owner of a Mini Clubman. Let me know what we should do to this car. Let me know what you liked about the video in the comments below. Leave a thumbs up and subscribe, as it really supports the channel. And we'll have plenty of amazing content around this car, around the BMW, and around my Mini coming to you shortly. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you all in the next one. I think I might be lost. How can you tell I don't live in a big city? I guess time for maps. But also, look at the staples here. So we're in Richmond, and Richmond, the Asian population is pretty high, so they end up having, looks like Chinese on staples. It's a bit weird. Never seen that in Canada before. That's multiculturalism for you, I guess.